Alright, and back we have the brutal ultimate Doom. There's a lot of freaking enemies in the next room right by the freaking beginning of the game. This guy's already dead. Jesus Christ, come on, dude. This should have lasted a little while at least. And I lost both of my helpers, even though I think they were pretty shitty ones. They were they only had rifles, wasn't that the case? Wait, where's the guy with the chain gun? Wasn't there a guy with the chain gun? And you lost your head, sorry dude. You deserve better than that, but you know, you joined the army, what did you expect? Yes, not to have some flowers placed in your head or anything of the sort, instead losing it, right? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So we are currently on the 5th level at 2nd episode, the command center. Now, I don't know why is this called a command center, because it looks nothing like a command center, unless it's the command center of hell, yes. Then that would be, oh, this is that area here. Then that would be making some sense, well, a lot of sense I suppose. Is anyone else shooting me? I think it was that guy hitting me. What lies over here? A lot of lost souls, and pink imps, and whatnot. Let's just give those guys a rocket. Look, there's even a cacodemon here. How great can that be? Not very actually, because these meatballs are pretty nasty creatures. Let's try and find another way to get in there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, another cacodemon here. If I'm not mistaken, in the last episode we were trying to talk about graphics, yes, and I was actually oh, son of a gun. Now that's very nasty from to place these guys. Two of them actually. What's the name? Baron of Hell, not the Hell Knight. Hell Knight is from the second game instead, as far as I remember at least. So we'll just open and bring, I don't know, perhaps one of those guys with rocket launchers. You know, those big badass guys. I guess Doom's still not that far, but it was quite nasty from Doom actually to place. I was thinking, what is this green light here? But it's just an effect from the Zandronum mod, which we are also running. So yeah, very nasty from Doom to place even a freaking ambush by the beginning of the game. Now, is there anything here? We have the auto map, we can check that out. Nope. Yeah, it's definitely to make you go crazy, as to need some psychological help when you finish the game, because you never really know when you're safe, and actually you are never safe in this game. Yes, that's one of the marks from Doom, to make you constantly on the edge, and I think that's one of the things I could use as an explanation to why Doom is actually a horror game. It might not actually be a horror game in the classical meaning. Yes, what did you do up this head? I'm actually the door close behind me. I'm not allowing me to dodge that fireball, even though it has not hit me. Where was I? Yeah, ambushes, nasty ambushes by the beginning of the game. Where the hell do I have to go? I just check it for secrets. It's not a secret, is it? No, it's not. What lies in here? A lot of freaking pinkies. It was a little late to throw that grenade, because I pressed the button, but it actually kind of ignored me. Let's give this guy a chance of facing like that. There we go. There's two more of them. I have another grenade. Oh, it's pretty smart. Yes, he left it the room before the grenade blew up and saved himself, but did not care much about his friend over there. What does this open? That didn't sound very good, if you ask me. But okay, let's see. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a secret. I see. On the other side as well, because I heard a lot of stairwells and stuff. Well, I don't know what I will find on the other side of this teleport. Let's get ready for it, yes, because, you know, Doom. Okay, yeah, like I thought, a lot of enemies screw us over. I have to be careful, because this freaking plasma rifle hurts you when you shoot it against the wall, like that. Did you see that? Yeah, you have to be a little smart when using it. What I could have done actually, just to throw a grenade and go back. You know, when you are commenting on the heat of the action, you don't think about those stuff. You just react. I'm running out of weapons which I can use to massively kill or to kill enemies easily. I gotta start saving on now. Is there an ambush here? No, there's no ambush here. Oh wait, an exit? It's probably a fake exit which will bring us some it's not a fake exit, it's all secret level, the secret way to end that level. So let's not forget about that and get some extra. That's probably the extra level for this episode, right? The secret level for this episode. So good thing that we found it. we can now get the most. I'm not going to care much about saving these items when I found the super armor, because I don't know if I'm going to find it, and I don't want to, son of a gun, to waste too much time with it. Yeah, take a freaking grenade, son of a gun. Just those energy things really hurt actually. That projectile from the meatball, or if you prefer the Kako demon. Right, graphics, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So you were comparing graphics to paint, yes, where the the low resolution graphics are actually like a strong paint, yes. So it's hard to miss it, yes, to forget about it. Where the hell do I have to go now? Hang there. And high resolution graphics are actually a smaller paint, or a less important paint. What's this secret secret? Yeah, there's a lot of freaking enemies inside. Shut up, guys. Don't make me punch you to death or something. Actually, let's try that. Unless there's something much tougher in here, I think we can punch these guys to hell and back. Get out of my face when they're like that. So I'm getting some extra. Well, not now because I have more than 200 health. Then I would not be getting extra health by finishing off those enemies. But if I were below 200 health, that would actually net me some extra health, definitely. What the hell do I have to go here? There's something in here. Probably nothing special, right? Yeah, no, just get us back to where we were previously. So high resolution graphics are like just a small cut in your finger or something like that. You don't, you forget about it after some time. That's actually an explanation I gave you to why I think graphics are not that important, because you don't pay attention to it constantly. Yes, you pretty much forget about it. And anyone else? No, it's good. You only pay attention to it to the point. Son of a gun. To the point where, yeah, you gotta love these effects, can't you? Just look what a great work these guys from the Brutal Doom mod, I think it was the guys from the Brutal Doom mod, did here. Yes, to add all this physics, these little particles and stuff. That's the kind of stuff that calls your attention. Yes, not the graphics, high resolution graphics. Like I was explaining to you, you forget about that. A few, look at this. A few, how do you open that though? Is it not something else here? Oh, that's probably something you reach from a normal path or something. The graphics, you only think about it when you first see it. Yes, like the pain from cutting a finger. You only feel it. Let's not base that. You only feel it when you cut the finger. After your finger, after some time, after. Let me see how I'm going to explain this. A few moments after you cut your finger, then you already forget about such an event. Same with graphics, yes. When you see the graphics, you actually pay attention to it. Yes, you think, oh, how nice, how eye-candy they are. But after some time playing the game, you almost completely forget about it. Yes, you don't pay attention to it much. Just get a grenade, because yeah, I suspect there was a lot of them in here. I don't really suspect, I kind of know, right? Because I already played this game. I think there are some. No, there's not. There's a lot of them there, isn't there? I'm going to waste another grenade in there, or should I? I might end up miss it and hit this. Oh, look who's in there. Let's give him a grenade. Some rockets. There we go. Yeah, much better that way. Where was I? Graphics. Yeah, so that's why I don't think that graphics are that important. You only pay attention to it. Where the hell did it come from? Wait, where the hell did he come from? And there's a secret here somewhere. Oh, I suppose this is what has opened now. Some door here. Yeah, I think inside. Now, why the hell would I need a hazard suit? I don't remember seeing any parts with acid, so let's keep it in there, remember it when the time comes. Yeah, so all this talking about the graphics and paint stuff to make an analogy to better explain what I'm trying to say. The idea is that your brain is trained to pay attention to things which are not static. Yes. Wait, where the hell are we? I don't remember this. Wait, haven't I? Oh, I don't remember this part being connected to this, but okay, if it is, let's just check what is there to be found here. Probably a lot of monsters, as you can see there, and I missed a freaking grenade. Of course I missed the grenade. What am I going to use here? The shotgun. I don't have ammo for much else. Yeah, so we tend to pay attention to movement. Yes, to... Oh, look who's here. I almost blew you up, mate. If I had if that grenade, come on, it's a shotgun at least, it's not a rifle, but it's still very weak of a weapon. God damn, I got lost on my train of thought again. Oh, okay, it's a weird room. You can see all this crap on the hanging around. What is this? For now, it's nothing nasty. For now, yes, I'm sure it will change in a very short moment. When I press this, what did that do? I don't know. Yeah, so we pay attention to movements and whatnot. Is there any way to open it? No. And whatnot. So graphics are something static. Yes. If everything is in place, yes, your brain don't notice it because everything's alright. There's nothing for you to pay attention to. But with low resolution graphics on the... What was that? Oh, this hurts me. Really? That's interesting. I don't know why that hurts me, but it does hurt me. Now where the hell do I have to go? I haven't found a single goddamn key in this level. I don't think there are any though. So yeah, on the other hand, the low resolution graphics do call your attention. Where the hell do I have to go in order to get there? There's a door right through here. Since things are off the place, yes, because the graphics are incomplete, information is incomplete, it actually calls your attention that things are not alright, yes, that there's something wrong. Okay, right through here. And you notice it, well, like I said, in a stronger pain, you notice those graphics more often than... is there anyone there, mate? I can't see anyone, but I'm sure there will be promptly some enemies when I get, I don't know, in some certain place here. Or perhaps not, I'm actually just too paranoid by this point. Yeah, so I think that about graphics, that's the idea, that's about it. I hope you understood what I tried to spoke about here. I know I got lost and confused while playing the game, yes. I hope you bear with me regarding that. Where the hell do I have to go now? There's the other side of this area here too. I will review the video, and if I think it is not clear enough, I will get back to the topic to make sure I get myself clear. As well, if you... Oh, look at this. If you... is there anything else here? No. If you didn't understand anything, has another comment about that, don't forget about the section, the comment section below, and leave a comment, yes, on your insights, on your doubts, on whatever, yes. This doesn't look good at all. Yeah, just don't forget, as always, to be respectful to whoever leaves a comment about what I'm saying. Let's be civilized as usual. Let's see, anyone else to throw a rocket on? Nope, everybody's dead. I like that. And no super armor or super charge, as far as I can tell, which is a bad thing. So, what would be my next topic to talk about, to go over? I think it would be interesting to talk about... is there anything? There's another thing over right here. But, oh wait, is there a way out of this? No, I have to go over this goddamn ass pit here to get to this teleport. It takes me right to the beginning. I think we haven't finished the game yet. We got all of the secrets at the beginning of the level, but you can see there's a lot of enemies to be killed, and there's this entire area to our right to go through. But yeah, it's an interesting level. No doors, no keys, and nothing of the sort. It's all about killing monsters. How the hell do we get to the other area over there? Oh, God damn it! I'm such a clumsy marine, am I not? So next topic I think I should be going over is actually Doom story. Yes, well, or story itself. Yes, regarding games. Well, since we're playing Doom, it will be more focused on Doom's story, but we can talk a little bit over story, how important they are, what's Doom's story. I think the first thing we need to know, we need to speak about, is that Doom does not really. It has a story, but it really doesn't mean anything. It's more like a excuse, yes, for things to be the way they are. They actually, I think, they thought about first of the gameplay, and afterwards they have I missed a grenade? Might have missed a grenade, yes, because there was a... No, I didn't. I got them right on the right spot. So... yeah, Doom, I think that Doom first made its gameplay, thought about its gameplay, and afterward kind of placed in a... oh, super armor there, I definitely need that. And afterwards placed, I think something nasty is waiting for me. Well, at least it's Cackle Demons, right. And afterwards they... yeah, there we go, that's what I wanted to do. Anyone else here? No. Yeah, afterwards they placed... Slogan. Yeah, that's how you deal with this. Let me change my weapon, please, thank you. That's how they did with the story, as it was more like an excuse for the game to be as it is, as far as I remember at least. I remember that when I played Ultimate Doom for the first time, I didn't remember how, what was the story about. What is this? It's the normal ending, it seems. I didn't even know Doom had a story, yes. For a fact, since I was a child, I think we killed everybody, we can go back for that special secret. I made my own story for Doom, yes, based on what I was seeing, the visual stimulation, and it was actually entirely different from the story Doom had, the developers created for Doom, yes. It had nothing to do with, what the hell is that area now? Nothing to do with a space base, which was not invaded, what's the story again? I think they released, unleashed hell upon it through their experiments or something like that. Yeah, Doom's story for me at least is something minor. Some people might like it, yes. What the hell is that secret area now that I have to go in order to go for the secret? I think it's through here, isn't it? And I think it's okay, yes, for the story to be such an important thing, yes, because while stores can make a game, yes, can define a game, I don't think that should be the case, yes. Here we go, the end of this level, we have a fair amount of health and armor, it should be all good, and a perfect score, how about that? Okay, so we're heading to the Fortress of Mistress, but unfortunately oh Jesus Christ, our time has run out. Wow, look at this hell here. Our time has run out, let's just try and kill these guys before finishing, yes. It's not an easy task. Let's go for some... Did my friend spawn with me and then he's already dead or something? Because I heard someone die and it might have been him. There's still one guy left somewhere here. Yeah, that's that other Baron Atala. So, Jesus Christ, these guys are really tough. So... yeah, I will have to end the episode here. I do think for a time, I hope you come by the next episode so we may discuss about other things. I do apologize, yes, as my multitasking skills are not that good. I do my best to comment while playing this very attention-demanding game, yes, which is the Ultimate Doom, with the brutal Ultimate Doom. But we're going to discuss about everything in due time. Yes, we have plenty of time to do that. And if you have doubt about anything I said that you didn't understand, any explanation, please do go ahead and ask about it. Just don't forget about being respectful when doing so. And I will try my best to go over that topic again. So, as always, thank you for your time, indeed, and your attention. Hope to see you by the next episode, when we are going to go over this door here. See you by then.